Well, hello there. It is the final episode, for now at least, of the Freelance Experience podcast. Episode 10, Your Next Step, How Bragworthy Bylines Can Help You Reach Your Freelance Writing Goals, get those big bylines and get paid. I'm Erica, and I'm thrilled that you've joined me for this series. If you have made it to this episode, congratulations. I'm glad you're here, and I hope that you will stick around because I got a lot to cover today. We've covered a lot this week. We've covered a lot in this podcast, so much ground, from understanding the freelance writing landscape to pitching with precision and building long-term editor relationships. But now it's time to take everything we've been talking about and move forward. In this episode, we're going to talk about that next step that you can take to help you build the writing business that you want to build. So here we go. Let me show you how Bragworthy Bylines is designed to meet your needs and help you reach the goals that you have for your writing life. Before we really jump into Bragworthy Bylines, let's really quickly recap what we've learned this week in the podcast. So you've discovered how to find your niche and clarify your unique voice as a writer. You've learned when, how, and who to pitch and why targeted pitching is essential. You've uncovered the habits and actions that lead to consistent success, and you've mastered strategies for turning one-off assignments into long-term relationships. You now have the foundations to be a successful writer. But what if you want to accelerate that journey? What if you want more personalized guidance, expert advice, customized coaching, step-by-step systems that take the guesswork out of all of this? You know a little bit, but it takes a long time to really implement this stuff and do it on your own. And that's where Bragworthy Bylines comes in, because it took me a long time to get where I am today. If there was a Bragworthy Bylines, 7-8 years ago, for me, I would have jumped on this opportunity for sure. And so let me just stick with me. Let me tell you a bit more about it. Bragworthy Bylines is my signature course designed to help freelance writers like you get published in major magazines and newspapers and get freelance writing gigs and get paid. Get paid for writing. That is the goal, right? I remember the first time I got paid for writing. This was long ago. And I just thought to myself, wow, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a writer. And now I'm a writer and I'm getting paid for writing. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. And I love that I get to do that for a living. And I love that I get to teach other people to do that. This program is definitely not just a bunch of vague advice or generic writing tips. This is something that I have designed myself. It is customized. It is like nothing else out there because I built it through my own very unique experiences. I've spent a lot of time in the communications and writing world. I've been a writer for over 15 years. I've published 3 books, and I've been published in, all kinds of places. You've heard them: New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Good Housekeeping, New York Post, Newsweek, all these different magazines, Christianity Today, World Magazine. This is a very unique journey that I've been on, and you're not going to get this same kind of advice anywhere else. So I've got this roadmap that I've built for you in Bragworthy Bylines to see how you pitch, how you write, and how you land the bylines that you've been dreaming of. So whether you want to see your name in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, or you want to write for a literary journal, or you have your sight set on, landing a regular gig at a publication through a business or a nonprofit or whatever it may be, whatever your paid writing goals are, that's what I'm going to help you with in Bragworthy Bylines. And it is a group coaching program. The cool thing is, though, that I'm really able to work very one-on-one with people inside the group container. So here's what you're going to get inside the program. You can expect the full curriculum, which is videos, but you're also going to get pitching templates. These are tried and tested templates to help you craft pitches that editors can't ignore. You're going to get step-by-step systems. These are clear and actionable guidance for every part of the freelance process, from idea generation to final submission, including my workshop on getting more freelance clients and landing your first big article and how to do research. I've got everything inside of the program, not to mention the 12 personalized, customized weeks of coaching. You're going to get insider insights, lessons from, of course, my experience but also a lot of other people out there in the world that I've learned from. We have expert interviews with people from all different parts of this, including an editor that used to work at the New York Times, an editor that used to work at, forgot Business Week, a writer who currently writes a regular column for the New York Post, the Washington Examiner. We've got so many. But most important, oh yes, like don't let me forget this one. I almost forgot this. Most important one is the support in the community. You're going to have access to a group of like-minded freelance writers who are on the same journey as you. Most importantly, however, you're going to get the confidence and the skills to transform your freelance writing business into a consistent and reliable source of income. And if you're like me, you're going to be more excited about the bylines that you get to brag about to all your friends. I mean, that to me, key. So let's talk about a little bit, why is now a good time to invest in this and in yourself? I know you may be thinking, can I really do this? Should I really do this? I mean, like, this costs money, right? This isn't free, like this podcast. But let me just answer this for you. Can I really do this? Yes, you can do this. The freelance writing industry is so full of opportunities right now, but success is not going to happen by chance. It's harder now. It happens when you have the right tools and strategies and support systems in place. It's harder now than it was, which is why it's so important to get the guidance that you need right now in 2025. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of sending pitches that don't get responses, or you're wondering how do you turn this dream of a sustainable writing business into reality, Bragworthy Bylines is definitely the solution for you. I've been where you are, and I know how it feels to want more, but not know how to get there. This program was built specifically to bridge that gap. I want to share a few quick stories from writers who have gone through my program. One writer landed her first piece in the Washington Post within weeks of taking the course. Another broke into her dream niche and started earning consistent bylines at industry publications. And I've had a lot of others who've been able to start making extra money on the side every single month as a side hustle to begin moving their way toward a sustainable freelance business. I had one writer that worked with me that was able to land a column in Psychology Today. And I've seen others be able to build up other writing goals, such as starting a profitable Substack newsletter and getting published in places like Business Insider and CNBC and more. What's possible for them is possible for you too. The difference is deciding whether or not you're going to take that step. Like, if you have been enjoying this podcast and the content that's been coming out of Pitch and Publish and out of my account, I promise that there is no way that you're going to regret taking the class, because it's just all of this stuff times 10, a deeper dive and some hand holding along the way, because I'm going to help you do what you want to do. I am intimately involved with all the writing that my students are working on. I take this very personally, and I take an interest in your goals and what you want to get done. I'm not just thinking about you 1 hour a week in coaching. And when I'm doing the program, I'm thinking about you as I'm doing other things. And I'm thinking, oh, Jennifer's working on this story. Oh, this would be a great link to add to that. And I'm sending it to you. I probably think about it too much, but that's just the way I am and the way I want it to be. A very personable, relatable, reliable program where you feel comfortable with me. And I can cheer you on, like, the things that you care about. So enrollment is open now, and I'm inviting you to join. Our next life cohort starts very soon, and I would love for you to be a part of it. You can go to bragworthybylines.com if you want to sign up now. But remember that this program is designed to give you the tools you need to succeed as a freelance writer, but you have got to make the move. You have to make the decision. Yes, you've listened to this podcast, but if you want to take all of the stuff you've learned and really put it into action with a full plan for 2025, Bragworthy Bylines is the place to be. You can enroll now, but enrollment is going to close when CART closes. So that, depending on when you're listening to this, check bragworthybylines.com and you will see. Don't wait. The opportunities are out there and they're waiting for you. but they're not going to come to you. You got to go to them. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Your writing matters. Your voice matters. The stories that you want to tell are worth sharing with the world. The things that you care about and are passionate about, it's not bad to be paid for that, right? Like, if you can work in a field or write something that matters and make a living off of that, it doesn't make it less important. It just makes it that much better for you that you're able to do that. I want you to stop undervaluing your writing. I want you to stop undervaluing who you are. And as a person, I want you to stop underestimating yourself. If you want to do this, you can do this. Freelance writing is a journey, but with the right tools, the right mindset, the right guidance, the right coach, you can do it, and you can get to that place that you want to be. You can get to that place that I'm at and the place that I've described throughout this podcast. So I just want to thank you so much for joining me for this little podcast experiment, the freelance experience. I hope it's given you some clarity, some inspiration, and motivation, no matter what, to take the next step in your writing career. And most of all, I hope to see you inside Bragworthy Bylines. Just let me know if you have any questions. I'm at Pitch and Publish on Instagram. Would love to hear from you. Ericka at pitchandpublish.co. That's ERICKA at pitchandpublish.co. Happy to answer any questions and talk it through. And until next time, I'll see you later.